Hey, what is up you guys, welcome back. Today I want to start a new type of videos where I'm going to be talking about CSGO investments that I have made and I am currently still making those investments. Today's specific video is going to be about these 200 blue trade up filler skins that I have purchased as an investment. First, I'm going to explain what exactly is a trade up filler skins and why they are better than any other blue skins from the perspective of a trade up contract. Second, I'm going to explain why every single one of these skins is a 00 float factory new, not just any factory new, specifically 00. And last but not least, I'm going to explain why I bought these skins in the first place, why I think they're good investments, even though they're quite risky. Also, if you like this kind of CSGO investing videos and you would like me to make more of them, then make sure to smash the like button because every single like is going to bring another 10 views to the video, which is pretty big and I would appreciate it a lot. First thing that I think needs to be clarified is that I didn't just buy the SG553 anodized navy, because it would be pretty hard to get 200 00 floats for this skin. So I bought a bunch of alternatives, which for example is the MP7 anodized navy, and then there is for example Desert Eagle Urban Rubble, and then there is a few others like Sawed Off Ember Fade. All of these skins are just as good, there is no difference in between them, they cost the same and they fulfill the same role basically. First, I want to explain what is the difference between a trade up filler skin, for example SG553 anodized navy, and a regular skin from a case like for example CZ Distressed from the Prisma 2 collection. First, we're going to analyze how many purple skins there are in the same collection above this skin. So in this case, in the Prisma 2 case, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purple skins. That is a huge amount. And just so you understand, the more skins are in a category above a certain skin in the same collection, the less efficient it's going to be when you use it in trade-ups. Here I can show you an example from a simulated trade-up. I selected 9 of those blue skins from the Prisma 2 collection and just 1 blue skin from the Cobblestone. Let's say we want to upgrade the Cobblestone skin. When you look at the odds, you're gonna see that there is a 2.13 chance to get this skin from the Cobblestone collection and a 2.13 this one. So in total there's going to be about 4.25 chance that you're gonna get a skin from the Cobblestone collection in the end. 4.25%, that was the number. Now let's try and see what's gonna happen if we use an actual good trade-up filler skin like the SG anodized navy. Right at the bat we notice that there's only one purple skin above of it in the same collection, so it should actually make for quite a good trade-up filler skin. Right here I have the exact same trade-up, just instead of those simple blue skins we have the trade-up filler skins. And you see that we have an 18.18% chance that we would get a skin from the Cobblestone collection. So the chance that our trade up would do good went from 4.25% to 18.18%, basically more than quadrupled. Basically that is a short explanation to why trade up filler skins are good in general, but a little bit later I'm gonna come back to this when I try and explain why I'm buying these skins specifically right now. If you want to simulate your own trade-ups and see the potential outcomes, then I would suggest that you actually use this site because it's quite useful if you're going to do any trade-ups whatsoever, because you always have to simulate them. They also have a bunch of recommended profitable trade-ups that you can try, and also a bunch of premium trade-ups that you have to pay for. If you want to check it out, then use the link down in the pinned comment. These items that I call trade-up filler skins, they don't just exist in the blue or mil-spec condition, they also exist in almost every condition. But I just decided that these were the most, let's say, common to use, so I decided to go for them. But the bigger reason why I decided to buy these items is because we are approaching a period when they are going to be very in demand. That period would be a new operation, right? Here I have the lifetime price graph for this item, and I can show you what happened during the release of the last 3 operations in CSGO. For example, around September last year, this item jumped from about 80 cents on Steam to 140 overnight, and that hype didn't just die down immediately, it lasted quite a bit of time. Of course there were peaks here and there, but the price was quite high generally. Around December 4, 2 years ago, when the Operation Broken Fang was released, this item went from 68 cents to about €1 in just 1 month. A little bit later, it ended up going even higher, but that was because of some huge market hype that wasn't entirely related to the operation. And then 3 years ago, when the Operation Shattered Web was released, this item went from 40 cents to 130 in a few months, basically tripling the price. Now, of course, there is a lot more attention and a lot more knowledge about these items, so a lot more people are investing into them. For example, in around July, this item was worth 90 cents. Now, however, people have started buying quite a bit of these items, so it's worth around €1 on Steam. Also, in case you don't know, all of these trade-up filler skins that I have purchased, they are all from active duty collections, meaning that players can just get those items by playing the game. That's why these items are still so cheap, because you can just receive them by playing the game. But they still go up a lot when there is a lot of demand. And now that we are approaching another potential operation, right? It's been already more than a year since the release of the last operation. We're expecting another one in the next 2 months. So that's why I think it is a good time for me to stock up on these items. The operation could come up in next week. The operation could also come up in 2 months. But that is a period that I am willing to wait if there is going to be a huge amount of return, because there will be quite a bit of demand for these items when there is new operation, new collections, and so much new stuff. People always try to make trade-offs with the new collections as soon as possible, so they use up a lot of these trade-off filler skins because they have such good odds, and they just drive up the price insanely, so that's what I'm counting on for profit. I've invested around €200 in these skins. I might invest a tiny bit more, but I think that is going to be enough for me. Now, as to why I only got 00 floats is because it is quite harder to get the 00 floats in comparison with the regular factory new. And when there is suddenly a lot of demand for trade-ups and low floats and so on, at that moment I'm going to have a very big chunk of the entire supply of 00 floats, so I hope to be able to get quite a bit more profit compared to regular factory new. I don't have a lot of experience with this, so I'm kinda guessing here, but it makes sense that the 00 floats would have a lot more demand. So for example, if the regular factory new doubles in price, I would expect that the 00 float would triple in price or something like that. Of course, at this point, I'm kind of guessing how much we could potentially get for this kind of investment, but I hope it does work out good. If you don't know how to find these straight up filler skins yourself, for example, other tiers of these skins and so on, then you can just use this site I use. It's not like a sponsor or anything like that, it's just a useful website because it has like all the collections, all cases you can find in CSGO, and you just can kind of explore and see which cases, collections have like skins that only have one skin higher than them. Those are really good trade-up filler skins. Find the cheapest ones and then you can invest into those if you want. This container right here is where I am keeping those items. I currently only have 200. At first I wanted to get 1,000, but I think that's not quite going to work out, so I might just keep 200. I don't make too many CSGO investment videos because I really don't invest that much. Most of the time I just trade skins, I flip them, so I don't really deal with buying skins and holding them for some time. I just get rid of them as soon as I can for a profit. I do sometimes make investment videos about things that I am very certain about, but when it comes to something risky like this, then I only make the videos if I'm confident enough to invest my own money into those things myself, basically. So that's why I made this video in the first place. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If so, then make sure to smash the like button. I hope you learned something new for yourself if you didn't know about the trade-off filler skins, and I hope to see you again, maybe on a stream, because I stream every Tuesday and every Saturday at 5 p.m. GMT +3. Also, I make almost daily content, so subscribe if you don't want to miss that. Okay, I'll see you in the next one, and I wish you to have a good one. Bye bye.